America's first attempt to launch a satellite. A 6.5-inch sphere weighing just over 3 pounds was checked out by scientists and declared ready. A great wave of advanced publicity focused attention at Cape Canaveral, Florida, for the launching of Test Vehicle 3 of Project Vanguard. A preliminary to the scheduled launching of a 21-pound satellite in March. What happened is already unhappy history. Another setback for the United States in the race into outer space. Here are official Defense Department films of the launching of the 72-foot missile, a loss of thrust, and fall back to Earth in split seconds. Classified. Neither the satellite program nor our missile development is affected, said Acting Defense Secretary Quarles. It's only an incident in the perfection of the Vanguard satellite system.
Not quite. But then
T-minus 30 seconds on my mark. Mark.
T-minus 30.
BBC school initiated. T-minus 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we have liftoff of Mintar, the World 3 mission that brings Cygnus on its third CRS mission to the ISS. Got main engines at 108%.
Avionics powered nominal.
And launch team, be advised, stay at your consoles. Everyone in the LCC, maintain your positions in your consoles. In the LCC, maintain positions at your console.
America's first attempt to launch a satellite. A 6.5-inch sphere weighing just over 3 pounds was checked out by scientists and declared ready. A great wave of advanced publicity focused attention at Cape Canaveral, Florida, for the launching of Test Vehicle 3 of Project Vanguard. A preliminary to the scheduled launching of a 21-pound satellite in March. What happened is already unhappy history. Another setback for the United States in the race into outer space. Here are official Defense Department films of the launching of the 72-foot missile, a loss of thrust, and fall back to Earth in split seconds. The exact cause is classified. Neither the satellite program nor our missile development is affected, said Acting Defense Secretary Quarles. It's only an incident in the perfection of the Vanguard satellite system.
not quite.
T-minus 30 seconds on my mark. Mark.
T-minus 30.
Hello.
BBC smooth initiated.
Let's call 8.
T-minus 10 seconds.
Just kind of throw this together.
5, 4, 3.
Let's get to... Oh, hey. That's not what we want to look at. Well, we can't look at that. Give me a moment here. Actually... You can actually see this is Super Telescope in Hawaii. And you can see they've got a little bit of... That's impressive what I saw here. We give a second here. I just want to bring that up. Let's get that right in the background. Let's see. Yeah? Is this what we want? No. Well, maybe. What are you doing, Cat? There we go. All right. A live view from northern Colorado. It's beautiful. I got some great photos in Wyoming. I just couldn't sleep, and I didn't have good connectivity in Wyoming to stream, obviously. So, let's see here. See if we can improve the view a little bit. What are we about? We can pump it up. What are you doing? Yeah, the amazing thing too is how dynamic it is when you're doing the photos. I'll probably pull the card off, SD card. But it's like amazing, from a couple seconds here to a couple seconds there, the structure, how much it just changes in these little filaments, and so if you take too long exposures, you'll actually kind of smear some of the details. While I'm going, let's bring up check the space weather. I think it's starting to go down now. Which is fine. Yeah, if we can look, bring up a couple resources here. There's another one. Which is the website I want to check. Hope you guys, hope everyone kind of got a chance to go see it. Yeah, it looks like it's dropped off a little bit. I mean, it's still strong, the fact that I can see it here. What charts do I want to use? Oh, man. Let's see here. I think too, these forecasts, there'll be a little bit left over. Well, left over. There'll be a slight, some slight activity probably for, I'm trying to really read it here. Tomorrow night as well, but not as strong, at least the coordinate predictions. They can always be wrong. There's still a lot that we have to kind of learn when it comes to forecasting stuff. It's pretty difficult. KP index. Yeah, I mean, we're still at a 8. Reached 9. And here we can kind of show this. I don't want to make this go too far away. Let's do... Oh, we need to get you a wider view. Let's work on that. I'm going to adjust this too. Is there a little streak there? What I'll do, take a photo real quick. Oh no. I basically got this thing posted outside one of my windows. Just so I can get high up north. There you go. Hope you see that. You see the... Wow, it's just, that's amazing. Let's bump it up to where, yeah, you kind of see more what I see into the photos. There you go. Now we're seeing a little bit. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. You know, I wasn't really going to try to take a photo out of my bedroom, but it's going so well, I think I may actually. Oh no. We got a darn bot. Come on, man. Ben. Looks like they've made this a little easier, but yeah, let me try to get this to do a proper photo because it's looking better than I had planned. You know, it's not peak right now. You know, I'm a little further south than when I took the DSLR out to Wyoming. You know, I'm literally got shooting out of a window here. But it looks like we might just be getting some good views anyway. This is like one of our spare bedrooms. It's just storage at this point. Cat, what are you doing? One of the cats joining me, so should be able to stop in and say hello. Alright, let's get this bad boy. I mean, look at that. I can actually see that in person. That's incredible. So I hope really everybody got a chance to see this. I'm just working on how to... There we go. That's about right. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Why is it doing it that way? Not sure about that. Why are you doing it that way? Oh, because it's doing... There we go. Of course now. There we go. That'd be better. That'll be better. Let's get some images here. I was not expecting. I'm not expecting this at all. We can improve zoom a little bit. And I'm gonna bring this down real quick while we image this. Because the camera's gonna be, it's gonna pick this up, it's gonna look amazing. Here we go. Hopefully that's showing up for you guys. I mean, look at how much variation. Let me just let me get another window here. All right. Hopefully that's playing all right on the YouTube. Hey guys. Hopefully. I wonder if I just make a time lapse. You know, as much as that's not what I want to do. But yeah, go ahead and do that. There we go. We'll do this. And we're gonna interval shooting. Did it not ask for my settings? I think they've changed this update. Let's see what happens here. Is it interval shooting on? Okay. says it's shooting. Let's see. They have definitely updated the software. Make sure I'm in the right account. There we go. Let's bring this up to where you guys can see it. Make another. Rename this one Sony Remote. And we're gonna make another one that is Sony. Just realized I did not spell remote correctly. Sony View. This would be a. Where is it? There we go. Oh my god. Stop it. Yeah, that's still remote. Where's the... Well, why do you make this one on top? I didn't tell you to do that. There we go. Hopefully. Oh god, let's size this down a little bit. There we go. Come on. Come on. Don't be so. Because I can kind of hide myself here. Or. Where's my filters on this? This is gonna be. Yeah, it might be fine now. I mean, not amazing, but whatever. At least you could see that a little better now. Alright, so let's take a look at these real quick. I think it's still... I mean, yeah, look at it. I mean, it's... That's just incredible.
Okay.
Shut up. Share this link out yet because I haven't done that yet. Yeah, it's gonna suck because there's gonna be no one to raid tonight. And if you didn't get a chance to see it, thankfully nowadays with everyone having, decent cell phone cameras, you're gonna see a lot of cool photos. That's just so cool. And the colors. Actually, we might have got a meteorite in there. Oh no, that is probably, might be a satellite. Let's see. It'd be an odd place for it to be a satellite. Okay, there's one there. There's one. Actually, there's a few satellites. Look at that. They might be coming down. Oh no, the drag. Oh my god, yeah, look at him. That's cool. Oh man, that's beautiful. I might go look at this in person, because I can kind of see those columns. Ugh. Oh, there's a huge one. Wow. There's one. I'm going to try to capture it on my phone here. It goes pretty far up. From where we're at, for that to be visible, that's wild. Maybe we should switch. Get a little extra stuff at the top there. Because it is actually stretching. Oh, it's probably gonna disappear by the time I. Let's see. Let's see, what view are we on? We are on. Oh. It's okay. I'm gonna have to rotate that. All right, you're just gonna have to believe me on this one. Yeah, we'll go to view while that's running. So this is, and look at that. And you see kind of, what's, dancing fairy and all that stuff. I mean, the structure in it. It's moving pretty quickly. I mean, these are 2-second shots. That's incredible. Kind of sucks I'm ruining my night vision by staring at the screen. For you guys. I guess that makes sense that it's going that way. I mean, from where the but would a blast would come from the sun and the rotation of the Earth. That makes sense. That's wild. Let's see if we bring it down. I want to see if what kind of detail. Because we're seeing that with 2-second shots, right? But even that may be kind of. Might need to drop it down to get the really fine detail. Let's see. Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, most people are gonna like that more, right? It's way exposed, but that's, I think arguably a technically better photo as far as the tails. It's. And there's satellites. There are satellites going through this thing. I wonder why. I would not expect to be picking up satellites this late. Well, okay, it's 3 a.m. So maybe starting to pick up the other side of the sun. Now we just need a big old meteor to come through. Look at how pretty that is. Let's bump up. Oh, it's still running. Did you actually? Okay, yeah, you guys can see it. Cool. It's a bit late, so I don't think any of my usuals are here. Or up. So yeah, if you didn't see it tonight, I mean, if you're in northern latitudes, tomorrow. Oh my god, cat wants out. There's a decent chance, but nothing like this. What cat? Let's walk down here. Let's stick my head out. Yeah, these columns. Tempted to go take a look and see if they go even further. We'll say Cross what is it? It's not gone. I can't. It's not gone supernova. Hi. Would you like to be part of the stream? Let's just go in. Okay, now it's gonna be complaining about something because I changed. Let me. Okay, you're getting in the way, honey. You're getting in the way. Yep, I got your burp right here. All right. Let's see what these look like. Coming in. The purples are just amazing. I saw some blues today too. Definitely saw some pinks. And yeah, I could definitely pick out some blues. I mean, look at this. There's only one. It's your 1 second, right? Look how far it's moved. Just so dynamic. I did not realize it was that dynamic. Actually, we gotta have a tumbling satellite here. We got a tumbler. Alright. So, watch right here. Super bright. And not so bright. Super bright. Not so bright. Oh, there's something super bright. There's not so bright. Super bright. So it's something spinning, something tumbling. It'd be interesting to see what satellites might, you know, be fallen. Because what happens, one of the things that happens is he's going to increase the drag in the upper atmosphere. And so, you know, some of these satellites in Leo, low Earth orbit, don't have a ton of capability to do a lot of maneuvers, you know, to kind of push themselves back up. So they get drag. Start to slow it down, right? It starts to slow down. If you slow down too much, you're not going to be able to keep escaping gravity and kind of just falling just outside of the Earth. You're just going to get pulled in. Man, I wish I could have set somewhere where I could have, like... Oh, look at it, just moving around. That's so cool. Oh, there's a big thing there. Yeah, and these super bright columns that kind of extend up. I mean, I can see those in person. There we go, look at that. Oh, some more satellites. Man, that's so cool. You know, I was thinking it would kind of be, and I would just, you know, look at the other photos I already taken, but also, I don't want to... Looks like we're getting some red in there. That's cool. Let's go. So yeah, you can see in this one, you got some green, got some purple, and now some pink. Like, That's cool. That's hella cool. I might turn the camera the other way now that I might be able to catch sort of a bigger rainbow of color. I was looking at some of the other photos. And some of the discords here. Let's see this run finish. Still going. Still going. Bueno. This one time I wish I had a done almost. Yeah, normally like this is I think a 24 millimeter. You know, anything wider, it's like I don't really ever need it. Now's the time. Like 16 would have been perfect. Or 18. It's also possible this could be the last little hoorah. Here we go. Hi, Gwen. Would you like to say hello to people? Come here. Come here. Oh, that looks better. But I could definitely see their pink there. Hi, kitty. Make sure I didn't miss anything on to YouTube. Hey, is that a picture? Oh, you weren't able to see anything? Hey, Epic Snake. Sorry you weren't able to see anything. You might have been gone already. Oh man, I probably just missed him by like 10 minutes. My wife's gonna be like, what time did you go to bed? It's interesting too at different times where it's been the strongest. So obviously, you know, Northern Lights, you know, kind of north. But there's one part in the evening. Oh, there we go. There's another satellite. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. right there. It's probably Starlink. Just they have the most up there, and these kind of going fast enough, so it's believable. Definitely believable. Would be nice if we had like a big meteor just randomly go through, huh? We can wish. There's a little blue there. Or a little purpley. Man, I'm glad I stayed up extra. As I was not expecting. You know, I figured it kind of died down, and you can kind of see it from here. Man, now I really wish I had the that's 18 millimeter. Perfect. Let's see if we can still check to see if look out. I can still make out a little bit. Not as strong as before. It's there. I'll take some more photos. I might just leave it on video because let's. Here we go. Oh my god, it does not like changing orientation, does it? So annoying. Alright. Why don't you come up here? Oh. No files. Let's get some files in there. And normally I'd have this stop down, get better, you know, sharpness of the stars, and do an astrophotography. But in this, you know, you're just really trying to capture this light. And like I said, you can see how much it just quickly moves. What are you doing? See, it showed up in there. Oh, hold on. I'll refresh it because it's. There we go. That helps if I do this so you guys. Alright, now, what are you doing? What is it that you think you're doing, cat? That's so cool. You know, between we had the solar eclipse, so you can see, look, the stars here, they get kind of, This lens is, you know, it's a cheap lens. But a beautiful night sky. Oh, we got there. What do we got right there? Oh, satellite. You see it's real faint here. There it is. See, continues on. And let's see, there might be a little faint there. Yeah, it's faint. It's there. Super faint. Oh, there's another satellite. Plane at the bottom. It's a plane there. Because you can kind of see when it shines, the flashing light, and then you got red for the navigation lights. You know, it would be cool to actually do a difference between this and see. Yeah, even 1 second is like, you could bring it down if you wanted. Let's see the plan. Oh, no. You're not looking at my live view. Here we go, that's fixed. So there we go, live view. The photo. Alright. How long have we been streaming? No drop frames, that's good. Bueno. Let's look here. Hello, YouTube land. While that's running, let's do. Where's my OBS here? Let's look at Chrome. Move this out of the way real quick. We should shrink this down. Where's it? Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. Oh god, what am I touching now? What am I messing up now? I think I'm messing up my stuff. It's alright. Let's bring this down a little bit. Alright, fine. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so we can see a spike. It kind of corresponds to what I've seen. So you see we peaked at a 9. And a G5 storm. X-rays are low. I think these are kind of out of date. Let's see. This will show you kind of what the mass coronal ejections look like. And you've got, I think one of these is Jupiter, and the other one's Venus. Wow, look at that thing. See this corner here, it just spirals off. Yeah. So yeah, this was the sunspot. Well, it's really a cluster of sunspots that generated this thing. And then another X flare. What time was that? What was that? Flare peak timing. The 12 CDC. So, and it takes, from what it's seen to when it actually gets here. And actually, this is good. Oh, no, they've got a better one. Oh, that's pretty. So yeah, you can see actually, they changed it slightly. They brought this further down for Aurora. Which makes sense if they recategorize it as a G5. But yeah, you can see tomorrow. I mean, if you're up here, you've got a pretty good chance. Northern part of the country, you can find, I think this is the current. So New Zealand here, they might have got a little bit of a show, which is pretty cool. But I want to find yeah, here we go. All right, so this will kind of show you. So in the middle here is the sun. These are Earth, and then 2 satellites that are monitoring. You can see when these ejections happen, and there's more than one that happened, and they can kind of catch up. What they call cannibal CMEs. They can kind of catch up and kind of combine. And you can kind of see here, remember the green dot's Earth. It's just, this is forecasted. All right, so this was, this is kind of what we're going through right now. And then it looks like they're predicting another one. Plasma density. Super. Yeah, so I mean, there's decent chance tomorrow night. Also some radio blackouts. Here we go. Anything else interesting in here? I mean, the other one thing is, the sun's been a little bit active, kind of ahead of schedule. We're not sure if it means that max is gonna be earlier than we predicted, or if max is just gonna be, even wilder. Let's check with it. It's really hard to say. I mean, predicting stuff, there's still so much that we don't understand about our sun. Honestly, that we don't know. We got good guesses, but we don't know. Which is kind of, fun to think about, how close, our sun's, our star is to us, and we're still so much for us to kind of figure out exactly. We don't know how all the mechanisms work, which is why makes it difficult for us to. A couple viewers. How's it going, YouTube land? Makes it really hard for us to get really accurate forecast. I'm gonna adjust this camera real quick. Let's go back to the live view for you guys. And fix everything that I've scooted over like an idiot. There we go. And let's see. Take a look out the window here. See, white's the same. I can detect, partly because, kind of got a bit trained eye for astronomy. I can detect the greenness a little bit of the purple. Not as strong as it was. We'll rotate the camera around again. Houses in there for reference. Ooh, we can circle this back around now. There we go. So let's take a photo, huh? We'll do one more. Although this stream's gonna screw up my stats. So that's running. We'll switch to view here. So these are the earlier ones. Should start dumping. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of, you can tell not quite as vibrant. Might have been on the last little hurrah there. You look at that, right, versus that. But that's another reason, though, to not, have patience for these kind of things. They're kind of tricky, and they kind of come and go, and it's kind of interesting that what I'm experiencing here is kind of aligning with the detections. Yeah, so it's dropped down now to P5. So I mean, it's pretty. I mean, if if you had never seen it before, I would have been enthralled with just this result, right? And you still see some little pillars coming up, but definitely not strong. You know, again, just however many minutes ago it was, you know, like that. There might be kind of a null between, like I said, there's multiple that are kind of hitting around the same time. So this literally could just be a null in these waves, essentially. I'm glad the clouds have held off here for me. Lucky am I. Alright, it's getting late. I will be ending stream here soon. I think maybe we'll, since we have a few YouTubers watching, what I may do is look at some of the photos we took earlier, since it seems to be calming down. Look how strong that one is. Wow. So you make sure I was showing you what I was looking at. Say you compare, you know, this, which was, let's see, how long ago was this? Yep, I mean 20 minutes ago. That versus, you know, same spot, right? It's a big difference. Big difference. Oh, this is actually an old photo. Let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, I don't think it will. Let me pull up the remote real-time view. Actually, let's check what's going on in Hawaii. Let's see if there's this. Oh, this is an old thing. That's not what we want. Come on now. Oh. Well, I guess now we're... Wamp wamp. Alright. Close that off. Let's do remote. Just shrink it down so you guys can look at it, but we can keep an eye on it. While we're doing that, we're gonna put it here. Let me adjust this camera some more. card. Scream about this or not. Maybe it's some pain in the ass to get. I guess it's good for it keeps dust in my room. Good grief. Alright. Stick this memory card in. See, it picked up a little bit from where it was. Ow! There's my knee. Yeah, so this is technically the first photo I took of the. Let's make this smaller. We'll keep the live view there, but we'll make it a little smaller. Hope no one minds. All right. I'll review some of what I took earlier. We'll keep an eye out. I never know. Chat, if you see something, you let me know. If it starts to go wild. But let's look at what photographed actually in Wyoming. What is this thing doing? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Let's back up, back up, back up. So technically this is my first Aurora shot. Which means almost cool. I think we get this sorted pretty quickly. There we go, that's a better shot. So this is in Wyoming. Let me remove these. I don't think we need to keep these. And this was kind of the first I'd seen it. Wasn't too visible from, I mean, I could kind of make out where it was, but in the camera, you know, it really started to pop. This is a little bit outside of Cheyenne, in Wyoming. Super rainbowy. Well, that's cool. I like that. Just kind of getting the settings dialed in a little bit, and it's kind of early in the night. Of course, that one's gonna be. I think I touched it or something. This one, actually, that one looks cool. I mean, look at, get the, besides the cool colors, you got this cool foreground, you've got, you know, this little lake there. I like that. at first I thought this was kind of like, all right, well, this is cool, you know, like this is a little bit further down without that tree there. I was like, well, you know, it's neat. I mean, I was glad to see it, but you know, what anything is going to press the family to like look at. But that one came out really well. These ones not so much. I don't think there's even a reason to try to salvage that. I think that's just deleted. Unless you guys think differently. Maybe you guys see it and you think it looks cool. Yeah, there's a different spot. I will actually turn the other way because I noticed there was actually some pink. So this is actually looking to the east. You can see how dark it is out there. This is actually a little lake down here. That's how red it is. Wow. That's so cool. I couldn't really make out, you know, it didn't quite look like this in person. The camera really did a good job just picking this up. But after a while, I could kind of see hints of it. Yeah, I'd say that's better than that. Okay, this is kind of, I was walking back from where I was at. Okay, there's a little bit more to it then. There you go, that's kind of a better... shot. There's a plane, okay. Able to kind of get some. That plane is fucked up the whole thing. You can see a bit more banding going on there. All right. I think this one was. I was trying to get the foreground, so it's a long exposure. It's like 6 seconds. This is like 2 seconds. This is 6. So I thought about, you know, kind of doing a composite image. Okay, so you start to see something there. Yeah, there's there, but that one's not like super interesting. This one's a little better because you got the foreground, and I caught back the other way, so you've got sky glow from the Cheyenne over there, but you do get, I mean, that looks nice. Milky Way will be rising up. Oh, these turned out terrible. I think is this one. This might have been when I switched from the 35mm to the. Go delete these. To the 24mm, so I had to work on focus a little bit. That's better. Yeah, that's fine. We love pink. And this one, yeah, it's definitely the 24mm. I mean, I like the composition, the colors. You can start to see a little bit of the. I think I took one more back this way. So yeah, I mean, that's what I got out of the park. Okay, so so that's what I took, and I was kind of satisfied with that. A little disappointed, you know, because it's something. I mean, I could start to kind of see it, especially the green. The green's it's visible. It's But anyway, so we're leaving back. They're ready to go home. I'm kind of like, okay, well, whatever. We're driving, and I could literally see out this window. I'm like, holy crap! Like, we gotta pull over. Of course, my wife's, you know, she's ready to go home, but I was like, can you see that? Is that visible enough for you? It's like, oh yeah, I can see that. I'm like, oh, thank God. Look at that. That's incredible. Colors in there. You got yellow. That turned out way better. I was satisfied then. You know, they could see it. I had seen it. And just look at this there. Oh, is there a, yeah. How beautiful that is. Make sure I'm showing this. Okay. Never know. Pro streamer over here. Let's see here. Oh, I got a couple likes. Hey, thank you. If you're still out there giving likes, I appreciate it. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. I mean, you almost got all the colors. And then we drove home, and I noticed we could still kind of see it. I could make it out, and I could kind of see blue over the house. So I took these. And it looks like daylight. But yeah, I mean, you know, how often do you get to photograph your house? You know, I thought this one might be too much. I mean, I could definitely, where's the, like, too bright? I could probably bring it down a little bit. But the color's just like, it's so fucking pretty. This is kind of north Colorado. I decided to go out there and just see what it looked like. I was kind of surprised that I was able to see as much as I was. It's kind of what made me think of like, well, maybe I'll go and do some more images, and maybe I will stream. I thought it died down enough. I was like, well, there's gonna be not much to stream. And yeah, I could see like here, like, okay, it's pretty active actually. You can kind of see the mountains there, the Rocky. This is more facing north, but this is again the house. This one, I think I dropped some of the exposure to make it a little bit more reasonable. But I think at that time the wasn't as active. So I went back to that field to check it again. And then, yeah, these are the first ones I took out the window. I was like, oh, holy crap. I was like, all right, this might be worth. Oh, look at that. There's that satellite flaring. You know, it'd be kind of cool to see how much, you know, good astronomical data gotten out of this. You know, there's so many cameras have captured the phenomenon. You know, what scientists may be able to do with this data. Gosh, that's so cool. Hey, look at that one. So I went from that, I'm like, oh yeah, and then I like did this. I'm like, oh wow, this is what started to pick up again. Like just dancing. Oh, there's a little bit of yellow down there. I didn't notice that before. Got some smudge on my screen here. I think my kid is gonna be excited. Yeah, well, again, I mean, same settings, and then all of a sudden it's bam. And we went with a little darker, or slower 1 second exposure so we can capture these details a little bit. Again, if you look, see how well kind of these lines are defined. Yeah, if you compare that to this, you know, they're a little bit more smudged because they are moving fast. I mean, this is 1 second, right? You can see it. So just imagine, you know, if you're somewhere north, you know, and these things are super, you know, kind of above you and could be super bright. I mean, it's moving. Pretty cool, you know, pretty fast rate. Let me expand this out so I can see better. Yes, I know my phone is low. I know. I know. Oh, we're at an hour and a half. I think it's pretty good. That's 4 o'clock shit. Yeah, alright. Look at the data real quick. But I think that's it, unless anyone... Wait, look at the remote. Actually, I'll take some more photos real quick. Because that looks pretty right now. Oh, you know what? It may hang up because it doesn't have the card in it. Fine. Oh, if you want to see comet photos, I do. Let's see if I can get to. So that's Ponsbrook Comet. There's the Rockies there. Where'd it go? Should be in the middle. There we go. A little too zoomed in. Zoom out. But yeah, there's that comet you might have heard about. This is just one frame, so you know, to get really, really cool tail and stuff, I'm gonna have to process, you know, multiple of these images and kind of put it together. But figure, you know, pretty little scenic little area, little lake. See, does it get down to? Where's the water? Okay, well, that time it. Actually, that might have been the second. Those are all calibration shots if you didn't know why there's these dark ones and light ones. And so this one actually, that is Jupiter. It's hard to see. There's actually 4, but it's easy enough to see 3 of them. Of the moons. You can kind of see the distance right here. It's. See, did it get darker? Yeah, that's the way darker. These were kind of overexposed a bit, so I was able to salvage it though. For anyone interested. Well, okay, look at these satellites. Those are all satellites. Mostly starting. Oh, and there's the comet there, actually. It's real faint, but I was able to produce a photo with that data, kind of solve it a bit. This is the final one, but see the comet. You see Jupiter there. This one's a little harder to see that there's, 4 in there. But it's a cool looking photo. At least I think it's pretty cool. Alright. I'm going to take this card, return it so that it stops show and finder. Yep. I'm probably going to have to. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it's returned a little bit because it's definitely a little more purple than it was. So maybe we'll do one last just to make sure. We'll call it in the stream. Yes, I know there's no card. I know. But thanks for joining me. Hopefully you got to see it yourself. If not, there's a possibility that this won't be the last big geostorm from the sun this year, so that's just the plane down there. So definitely keep an ear out. Usually we got kind of a 3-day notice, more or less. So, if it gets close, yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, we just waited a little bit, right? Again, same, I think these are the same camera settings. Let's see. Oh, stop applying stuff. Yeah, same settings, right? But now, the plane looks kind of cool. Kind of looks like a UFO. You can see it's got its landing lights on. So yeah, like I said, we, probably 10 minutes ago, look like this. Like, boom. So, pro tip, if you're ever in the future, you looking at Aurora, or don't just give up right away. And actually, let's see if we can look at some of the. So we got Cassiopeia here. It's this M shape. I'm just trying to see if anything else I can pick out. Oh, satellite. You see they're headed in different directions. One's going down, one's going up. In a circumpolar orbit, so going around like that. Oh, there we go. Let's get the end on a little bit of a improvement. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I don't know how anyone was able to go to sleep tonight. This is kind of an incredible, this could be once in a lifetime. It's not uncommon for them to be these coronal mass ejections. It's just usually they don't hit Earth. So that's the big part. If you don't know already, I'm sure you've seen it. There are some places where you can see forecast. I will tell you that when you go, let's bring it up real quick. When you look at these forecasts, they tend to be somewhat conservative until it's kind of too late to make plans. So, let's see, picked up again. See, pretty much correlates with what we've been seeing here. Peak, it dropped off a little bit more active again. Yeah, I wish that, of course they don't have yesterday's. Do dashboards, Aurora. Yeah, so now they have these images, and this is an updated one. But sometimes, where was it? Where's their main one? These images sometimes, you know, you might see this and you go, oh, that's not real. You have to pay attention to these dates here, because that's for the 10th. You see Europe got a nice blast in there. Yeah, and this has definitely been, you know, if I looked at this yesterday, it wouldn't have shown quite this strong. So yeah, there's a chance tomorrow could be stronger than, you know, advertised. And just pay attention to these. And so it could be really confusing. You know, you see this thing, and so you show a screenshot, and it shows it going down far, and you go look here, and then sometimes it's just, it'll start the video from the, you know, the day before. They don't update it that on time. So I think it kind of leads into some confusion and disappointment. Alright guys, I'm going to bed. I have a migraine. And yeah, I'm going to leave you with some nice birds. Hopefully you can see them, hear them. Actually, I don't know if it's picking up that up or not. There we go. Close Chrome. Live view. And, you know, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Or don't. Whatever. I don't care. Do what you want. Alright, guys. Get some rest. I may put some videos on YouTube. You know, with the best images, with the clips. I got some really cool clips data that I haven't seen anyone else show. So, I'm pretty excited about that. I also want to do some videos on space exploration and spy satellites and spaceships. So, if that's your thing, you know what to do. See you guys.